I went to the Wharton School of Finance.
I'm highly educated. I went to the Wharton School of Finance.
I went to the Wharton School of Finance. I went to a great school, business school. The Wharton School of Finance, a great school.
I went to the Wharton School of Finance. I was a very fine student.
Going to that school is like going to the Wharton School of Finance. I've also heard I was first in my class at the Wharton School of Finance. And sometimes when you hear it, you don't say anything. You just let it go. They didn't go to the Wharton School of Finance. She went to the Wharton School of Finance, and she was always a great student. I said, Ivanka, you going to do your homework? Yeah, I've already done it, Dad. And then she get ace.
But the Washington Post, they did a deep dive into his academic career, and it is not nearly as impressive as Trump would make it sound.
For the past 57 years, Donald Trump has repeatedly told the American people that he graduated first in his class from the Wharton School of Business in 1968. And it's a claim that's been repeated over and over again whenever his academic background comes up.
Cohen told Congress that Trump ordered him to threaten his high school to never release his grades.
He's always said it with so much confidence that you almost start to picture a diploma hanging on the wall with a huge number 1 printed across the top in bright gold letters. The way he tells the story makes it sound like there was never any question about it, as if finishing first in his class was simply a fact everyone should already know.
We all assume he failed everything. Did they invent an easy class for him or something? Okay, Donald, welcome back to our special science course, Rock or Not a Rock.
We know that the biggest TV star of the last year is Donald Trump. And we all know the Emmys mean a lot to Donald Trump because he was nominated multiple times for Celebrity Apprentice, but he never won. I tell you this, if he had won an Emmy, I bet he wouldn't have run for president. The president has complained repeatedly that the Emmys are rigged. He even went after the host a few years back, tweeting that Seth Meyers is hosting the Emmy Awards is a total joke. He is very awkward with almost no talent. Marbles in his mouth. That's quite an accusation. Any response, Seth? Because unlike the presidency, Emmys go to the winner of the popular vote. What really matters to Donald Trump is ratings. You gotta have the big numbers. I mean, is there anyone who could say how big the audience is? Sean, do you know?
This will be the largest audience to witness an Emmys, period. Both in person and around the world.
Yo, first, I want to thank, the great algorithm that put us all here. I want to thank my parents who are in the audience. This is nuts, my brother. I want to thank Trump for making black people #1 on the most oppressed list. He's the reason I'm probably up here.
We have a great final season that we're about to start filming with a lot of surprises that our fabulous writers have cooked up. We did have a whole storyline about an impeachment, but we abandoned that because we were worried that someone else might get to it first.
I suppose I should say, at long last, Mr. President, here is your Emmy. I want to thank my wife. My wife and I had 3 children in 3 years, and we didn't have a child last year during the SNL season. I wonder if there's a correlation there. All you men up there, you put that orange wig on, it's birth control, trust me.
But the only people who really knew where Donald Trump actually finished were the classmates who stood right beside him in May of 1968. That includes his roommate during both his junior and senior years, the person who shared the same dorm room, walked across the same graduation stage, and even kept the official Wharton School Class of 1968 ranking list that every graduate received.
And the demand came just days after Donald Trump challenged President Barack Obama to show his records. This happens over and over again. Everything Trump accuses other people of, he's guilty of himself. Oh my God! Apparently Trump's friends, who were alumni of the school and rich guys, they wanted the school superintendent to give them Trump's records. Now the superintendent said no. He moved them elsewhere on campus. Now declines to say where he hid Trump's records.
Trump's name appears on page 9 of that official ranking list, where he's listed as finishing 147th out of a graduating class of 362 students. It's right there in the record, showing exactly where he ranked among his classmates when they graduated.
Who knows what treasures it might contain? His SATs, maybe even his 10th grade essay, Who I Did on My Summer Vacation.
His former roommate kept that document for 57 years because of something Trump reportedly said the night before graduation. According to that account, Trump wasn't first in his class, wasn't in the top 10, wasn't even in the top 50. And in fact, he didn't rank anywhere in the top 100 students.
He was wasting his time. I'm not undermining. I think I'm actually strengthening authority. To thank him for all that strengthening of authority, Tillerson called him a moron.
According to his former roommate's account, Trump looked over the ranking sheet, found his name on page 9 next to the number 147, and then reportedly said, "Nobody will ever check this. You know that, right? I can say anything I want about where I finished, and nobody will ever bother to look."
This morning, Donald Trump had an answer for that too. I think it's fake news, but if he did that, I guess we'll have to compare IQ tests, and I can tell you who is going to win. We have the results of their IQ test right here. Tillerson scored a 120. It's above average, not genius, but still pretty good. And we have Donald Trump's results right here. It's a drawing of a big truck that says MAGA. And there's Trump right there.
The story argues that when someone is willing to make claims about something very few people can actually verify, it naturally raises questions about what else they might be willing to say. For a lot of people who grew up in a time when a person's word meant everything, trust carried real weight. It was an era when respected news anchors could end a broadcast with confidence because viewers believed the facts had been carefully checked. According to this account, Trump's former roommate believed as far back as 1968 that if someone could misrepresent something so hard to verify, it could eventually become part of a much larger pattern. The ranking list clearly showed every student who finished ahead of Trump and every student who finished behind him. Right above his name were students ranked in the 130s and 140s, including a student named Troutman in 146th place, while just below him was a student named Tucker in 148th. The story says that most graduates understood they had earned respectable results from a highly respected university, even if they hadn't finished at the very top of the class. And before we keep going, if you haven't subscribed yet, take a couple of seconds to hit that button. If you're already subscribed, thank you, because your support is what keeps this channel going.